Hi guys, bit of a later walk this Sunday. Usually I get out really early, but Emily's going to be coming with me today, my daughter Emily. So she said, "Dad, it's my only day off, can we not go too early?" So I said, "Yeah, fine, we've got all day." So we're setting off a little bit later now. The time is now, okay Google, what time is it?
It's 10:44.
So I'm gonna get out of the house for 11, pick Emily up, get down to where we're going. Last week was a gory story about children dying down a mine shaft. This week I wanted to make it a bit of a happier video if I made a video this week, but it's not going to be quite like that because there is a dark story to tell and people like me to tell the dark stories, so mostly it'll be happy. Charlie's coming and we'll have a nice walk, but there is a dark story that I think you people like anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm off now to get ready and wake up because I look shocking. I didn't get up late. No, I watched Frozen, the Disney movie Frozen, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. I'd watch that again. It's great. So I was just sat there in my pants eating cornflakes singing Disney songs. But anyway, enough of that image. So I'll catch you later. I'm going to get off now and we'll catch you when we're down there. Hi there, we've arrived at the village of Fulo, and here I am in the village church of all places. And the reason I came here first is because I think you will agree it's the cutest little place. It really is. It's the sweetest little village church I've ever seen in my life. It's not the smallest, but it's certainly one of the cutest. And this marks the start of our walk today, which goes from, oh dear, I'm smashing the place up. I knocked over the doorstop. Sorry. Marks the start of our walk today. We've got Charlie and Emily with us, and we're gonna. There's Charlie. And Emsy. This might be a bit too sunny for the camera.
Quite bright, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a duck pond there, and it's you can't pick a better village to start from. We're going that way, Emmy, if you want to go that way.
Charlie's happy now.
Yeah. See one or two things on our way around.
Oh.
Eventually we'll be able to let Charlie off, I think. But just not for a while because it's a bit busy, the cars, when they've diverted the road as well. So, see you in a bit. I have to go through somebody's back garden, which is quite strange. Can you get over here, Charlie? Can you get over this? I bet you can't. There you go, that's it. He's in. I have to keep the only chops on the lead because of sheep. There are parts of this walkway I'll let him off. Mostly I'll have to just stay on the line, I think. So when we come out of Fulo, we start to ascend the hill. It's not steep, it goes very, very gradually for quite a way. So once we get half a mile, it'll be quite high up, but you won't really realise how high you've gone until you get there. So the rain's hopped it off anyway. Yeah, no, I don't want to jinx it. I shouldn't say that, should I? Well, Charlie's managing these styles quite well. He's not doing too bad, is he?
Goodbye.
Yeah, he's not doing too bad. Now, you can see, if you look at the field, you can see the pathway, can't you?
Yeah.
People can't often say which is the path. But we just head towards that post, which marks another stile. One of my favourite walks in the whole of the Peak District. It's probably going into the 20 odd time I've done it. Walk, there are hurdles. Slightly to look at that. I mean, you can't see the view because of the weather, but it's an amazingly view from here. Beautiful, isn't it? It's windy, but it's not cold, is it?
Quite nice breeze.
That little bit of rain you can feel in the air is actually quite welcoming. Quite refreshing, isn't it? So, we'll take a slight detour and catch you at the other side. Hopefully, main road, if I've got my bearings right. We'll get to the main road, we'll go right and then down it. The good thing about it is there's no big hills to climb. There's one pretty steep hill, but we'll go down that, so that's not too bad. I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of wind noise on this, so try and talk down. All here is wind, I think. Towards the road now, where we make a descent down, but not too far before we turn left into another footpath that takes us to Cressbrokedale, hopefully. The power in him is really pulling. He's got a lot of power, that dog, you know. You can't have the sheep. You can't have the sheep, Charlie. No, come on. No. Come on. No, you can't. No, come on. Come on. I know they're nice, aren't they, with a bit of mint sauce and new potatoes and that. That's the way I like mine anyway. There's the Union Jack flying high. I love some of the houses here, Emmy. Yeah. This is a holiday cottage. I'm thinking of booking it actually. I'm thinking of booking it one weekend and depending on the price, but it looks really nice in there. It's quite big as well, I bet it's about an 8 sleeper maybe. Window cottage, I'll dash that up on the old, I'll Google that in a bit. We can't walk down too far because there's a footpath on the left. Just got to keep an eye on it, it's quite tiny as well. It's very windy up here, seriously windy. And it goes from being flat like that relatively easy going. And it goes to this. Refreshing. It's absolutely lovely, I think. And I think that slight rain in the air is actually quite, yeah, I like it. You're not going to hear me. But if you were to follow that couple that's just gone by, in that direction, there, you get to Monsell where the viaduct is, and the pub there. So now it's just a case of getting down the hill to follow the valley bottom right to Wardlow. This is the most spectacular view anywhere in the peaks, and I don't care about the coastal head view. That's nice, but it doesn't beat this one. That's only my opinion, but it truly is the best view in the Peak District, bar none, for me. And that's what brings me back here again and again.
Who says we can't walk on water?
Yeah, we're walking on the riverbed now. There's a bridge that goes over the river when we've had this snow melting up, and probably January it'll get the river back. That is absolutely bone dry, as you probably guess at this time of year in the summer we've had. But now we're in the base of Cressbrokedale. We are walking on the riverbed, which we don't have to do. We could probably just walk on the path. But it's quite stunning, isn't it? Really is my favourite place. Hey?
But it's nice in summer.
Well, I like to do this walk in every season.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be coming back sometime in late September, early October for a nice autumn walk here. And I'm guessing the river won't be there then either. It's still going to be dry.
Yeah.
But the colours are different, and everything's different. It's amazing how it changes. Because the valley makes its own weather, you know, especially with the peaks and troughs, and sometimes you can go on one side of a hill and it's raining and the other side it's not. Now that is St. Peter's Stone, and it was once known as Gibbet Rock. And it was known as Gibbet Rock because that's where they used to hang people, so that wayfarers who came through this route saw them hanging, and it was a warning to them not to do that crime again, or to not commit any crime at all, or that would be where you ended up. And when we get down to there's a little village down here called Wardlow Mire. We're going to be there in 10 minutes, And there's a story that I'll tell you about someone who ended up on Gibbet Rock when we get there. This is all, as you can see the hillside there, that's limestone, and some of it's crumbled down and landed in the valley bottom. And it's where all the dry stone walls around this part of this neck of the woods are built off, because it's easier to come by. There's a little outcrop there where I think I once sat and had a sandwich many years ago. When I was a bit braver, I don't want to sit on top of that. You will. No, do you know, it looks a bit crumbly to me. I'm saying it does look a little bit crumbly, like there's gaps in the stone. Has he had a drink?
Yeah. Thursday.
It's okay. I'm just hoping there's not a lot of wind noise so people can't hear my voice. But this little village here, or if you can call it a village, it's no more than a hamlet, is called Wardlow Mire. Many years ago, and we're talking about the early part of the 19th century, we're talking about 1810 or something like that. One guy who lived at Lytton, which is about a mile that way, had been drinking heavily in the Three Stags Heads, which is the pub just over there. When he got home, his girlfriend, she was called Rebecca. She told him that she was with child, and his main worry was that he had no money and he couldn't afford it and he didn't know what to do. Now his name was Anthony Lingard, and in the Three Stags Heads he'd been talking to a woman, and her name was, if I can remember, Hannah Oliver, and she bought this place. Now this place has sort of been modernised, but this was the old toll gate for the toll road which was just there going towards Ashford. And she came into a bit of money, and the first thing she did with a bit of money was treat herself. So she went into Bakewell and she had a cobbler make her some shoes. Handmade, hand-stitched. Yeah, so I had a bit of wind problems and traffic problems. You couldn't hear my voice, I had to just move slightly. It's not much better here, but it's a bit better. So that's the corner where the toll gate was. And Anna Oliver spent some of her money buying herself some beautiful new shoes, hand-stitched, handmade, red shoes. And she used to walk up and down the street in Lytton, proud as a peacock, in her lovely red shoes. And a lot of people knew her, and they knew she'd got these new red shoes. So she wondered what she was going to do with the rest of her money, so she put it into that place. It was up for sale, the toll gate. And people had told her not to do it. It was a little bit rough, you know, she had to take tolls late at night. A little bit rough, because Derbyshire was more or less lawless in those days. There were no police. And all the people that ran things were sort of heads of towns, Lord Mayors and town councils and county jurors and stuff like that. So anyway, she went to went to buy this place, and regardless of what they told her, she got it anyway, and she ran it herself. Now the problem was, our friend Anthony Lingard knew that she'd got this money. So he walked down from Lytton late at night, and he confronted Hannah in the toll gate, and he asked her to lend him money. Now she sort of knew him, and she wasn't stupid. She'd got a bit of an idea of who this guy was and what he was like, and she knew she wouldn't get it back. So she said no, and there was an argument ensued, and it got violent, and in this violent argument he ended up killing Hannah. Not only did he take the money, but he also took her shoes. How low is that? And he took the shoes to his girlfriend Rebecca, and he tried to buy her off with the shoes alone. He wanted to keep the money himself if he could. He tried to use it to just the shoes to buy her off, and she spurned him. She said no, I'm not. No. Now the next morning they knew that Anna had died because there was a bit of a queue building up at the toll gate, and when they found the body, it was common knowledge. It got around quickly. Something as big as murder did sort of travel by hearsay pretty quickly. And Rebecca heard about the stolen shoes, and she put two and two together. Now she rang the authorities, who came and picked Anthony Lingard up, and they quizzed him, and he came out with some really good stuff, like he'd made him himself and stuff. But it didn't rub with them. They knew he'd taken them. They knew he'd done it. They sent him to Derby, which was the main assize town in the county, for the whole of the county. He was tried at a place called Vernon Court, found guilty and hung by the neck. And that is the story of Anthony Lingard. Now I'm going to see the Three Stags Heads pub now. This is a farmer's pub, and it's only open Friday night, Saturday lunchtime, Saturday night and Sunday dinner time. All other times it's not open. So on we go. It looks like it's just opening or something now. So on we go.
That's on now box.
What's on now box?
2.
Hotel Transylvania 2.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So anyway, amidst discussing cartoons, I thought I might just do a bit of an outro to this. And here we are at the Bull's Head. The Bull's Head, which is the one of the prettiest pubs in the Peaks, and we're just getting watered. That were quite tiring, Emmy, weren't it? It were a longer walk than we envisaged.
Yeah.
And Charlie's absolutely knackered. He's laid there, look. Charlie. I carried him for a quarter of a mile to finish. What I did was I carried him for a bit, and then
Passed it over to me and then
no, I carried him for a bit, and I said, "Oh, I'll have a breather." I put him down up ground, and then I started walking with him again, and he just packed up. He just laid down as though to say, "Can we just do what we were doing before? The bit where I don't have to do the walking."
Yeah.
And I had to pick him up again. So anyway, that's the walk around St Peter's Stone with a grisly tale of murder. Do you enjoy murder stories, Emma?
Yeah, I do.
I like murder stories.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like murder stories very much. But that's I'm gonna call that it. I'm gonna wrap this one up, and we can continue talking about how good Frozen is against some of the older Disney films. Like I'm sticking with Snow White, Dumbo. Yeah, I forgot about that one. I'm sticking with Snow White and things like that. I mean, Frozen's good, and I liked it, but it's not like one of the it's not one of the long-lasting classics. So anyway, thanks for watching. Emily's going to say goodbye.
Peace out.
Charlie, goodbye. And me saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.